We're gonna at least start things off on the WildRP server. I still very much want to do some exploring and stuff, and you know, learn a little bit more about it. And we might head over to WWRP a little bit, see what's up. Hi, happy Friday. And then we're doing Jackbox tonight as well, so stick around in about 4 hours time. I believe it is, what is that, 8 by the Eastern Standards, perhaps? I'll find out for you. It's 7 Mountain Standard. I think that's 9 by the Eastern Standards. Let's see. 7 MST to 9. Or no, to Eastern. How's everyone doing today? Shepard, I hope you're well. That is 9, yeah, okay, so 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. We're gonna switch over to some Jackbox games for a few hours. For monthly Jackbox. And like I say, we'll maybe head over to the other server at some point today. I sort of don't like what Jeremiah has become on that other one. You got put on hold for the app, had to expand on a few things. Yeah, that's exactly how it went for me. I got put on hold, had to expand on a few things, but then, like a day later, I was like, oh, updated, and a day later they approved me. So, yeah, fingers crossed. WWRP's cool. I don't know, I just gotta figure my shit out a little bit, you know? I gotta figure out what I want to play. I love the idea of kind of, it feels like we're on the ground floor on Wild in a way, you know? Let's just chat for a bit. I'm not ready to start playing. I'm not ready to start playing yet. Hi! Is the screen working? It looks like it's working. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, it feels very cool to get it. It's like we're on the ground floor, you know. There aren't all these WWRP. Everything feels like a little like cemented already. There's like all these cliques and all these factions, and everybody knows everybody. And like people are already kind of over some of the, like, nobody buys bourbon in the taverns anymore, in the saloons, because you don't. There's no reason to. It's just a role play thing to see your character drink bourbon. But at the same time, there's a lot of things you can do on WWRP that you can't do on here. Just even basic stuff too. Like, you can't even change clothes yet. This one's really early, so I don't know. I really want to kind of pick one and stick with it for a while, I think. But I don't know. I'm the worst, man. Yeah, the app process is crazy. There's not a ton of players on Wild, which is a bit of a bummer. I think A, because there just isn't a ton to do yet. Like, it's very, very new, and yeah, B, the app process is so crazy that it's gonna take. They got a lot of work in front of them. I would not want to be those interviewers. All right, I'm gonna turn my face off. I think we're probably gonna do some fishing today. So I bought a fishing rod. Where am I? I bought a rifle. I did a little bit of offline stuff yesterday. Oh, I'm in Annisburg. Annisburg, dear boy. But I figured we might go fish out at O'Crae's for a little while. And I guess they got the train running too, which is cool. On the beta server, which nobody plays on. Everybody should play on beta. I wonder what's different on beta. Because the train seems real cool too. I think the train in WWRP is also up. I don't know. Like, I don't know what I want to do. I spent so much time on that other server building Jeremiah into this like traveling salesperson, you know. We got all the instruments and stuff, and we got the cart, and we got money, and like, you know, we were gonna go. The plan was like, well, we can go meet the farmers, and we can, you know, we can be the general store. We can bring the general store to them and charge a little bit of a premium for it. I gotta make sure we have our weapons loaded, which we do. But nobody wants to play ball. Nobody's wanting to play ball on the other server. Everyone who's farming is like, oh, I'll just ride to the store myself. It's like 1 minute.
You trying to kill me?
And I don't know. I've been no-butted enough times on that other server that, like, I'm hesitant to get back to it now. Maybe we'll just play Bill, who is just everybody else. He's just the fucking generic. I'm a cowboy, just like everyone. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Run! If we die, we lose everything! That's the other thing I like about this too. If you die, you lose your inventory. Whereas in WWRP, if you die, nothing happens. You wake up at a doctor's office and you're like, oh, that was unusual. They both have their positives and their negatives. WWRP has a big head start, too. Cougars up here, gentlemen. I also bought a carbine repeater if I want to try some hunting. I'm pretty bad at it. Jeremiah and I are both pretty bad at it. Rode a stranger one fine day. Ooh. He didn't have too much to say. Ooh! Oh, fucking shit, dude. Come on, boy. Ah! This is not what I need. This is not what I need. Get your gun, get your gun, get your gun. You fuck off! No! Fuck you. Rufus! Rufus! Hurry, boy. Also, we need to reload our weapons, which is a really big fucking pain, just like it would be in the West. Rufus, oh. I lost my hat. It's the Cougar's hat now. Come on, boy. Take more than that to take us down. Although it nearly got us. That's 2 Cougars we run into. Oh, Rufus. I've got a bad feeling about this one. Dear boy. Eee. Look at that scratch on me. Shit. I need to get that patched up. That a sheep in that yard? Steady, Rufus. Steady. There. Like it was waiting just for us. That is quite the nasty wound. We're becoming quite the outdoorsmen, Rufus. Look at us, hunting our own food. Surviving. Narrowly surviving, anyways. Cougar attacks. Let me know if there's any audio delays or anything today, too. There's a big Windows update, which, famously completely destroys the stream for some reason. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a few issues to work out. Where's a good spot to leave you? You stay right here, boy. Look, we got Rufus a saddle as well since yesterday. To go into my bag to get a bullet. There we are. I only brought 100 worms, so use them sparingly, Rufus. None for you. Ah. Isn't this nice? I wish I could go cinematic cam while we're doing this. You have to be shitting me! Rufus! Run, dear boy! Run for it! Oh my. Oh dear. Ugh! Rufus! I've done it. Bears and cougars and bighorn sheep. Oh my. Look at this big creature. My word, a grizzly! Well, maybe we'll just head back with this. Alright, Rufus. Let's catch a few more fish and then we'll depart. What did we get? A birch! Worth $2.70. Oops. Where's my rod? There we... You have to be shitting me. Another bear, is it? Come on then, Mother Nature, do your worst. I'm not as afraid of you as I was. Maybe we just get out of here, Rufus. I think all these carcasses maybe attracting prey. Come on, boy. This is going to be a difficult ride, I think. Are there banks? Oh, there are banks. Oh dear. That sounds awfully close, Rufus. Man, it was a super good thing I bought this fucking repeater. Holy... I'm like 99% sure you lose everything if you happen to die. Which makes a lot of sense. And I was trying to shoot deer with my cattleman revolver earlier. I put 6 shots into one of them. And it didn't go down. Good morning! How are you? Quite a lot of ammo on that person. my name to Baramiah. I see so many of these damn things. Pardon me, pardon me. Locals can be a little prickly. Good morning. Nice weather we're having. $3? That's for a bear pelt? Are you sure? That's all. I get more for deer. I get more for the perch I caught. That's disappointing. Look like this shithouse is about to fall into the river. Oh, it's meant to fall into the river. The ingenuity of these humble swamp folk. They may not have shoes, but they do have fancy shitters. We need to get something to, is there doctor's offices? Oh, there are. Damn, way down there. We get something to put on this cougar thing. I'm like about to pass out here. This cougar wound. Hello, Herm. You just wrapped up Last of Us 1 again? I don't think I'd call it a perfect game. I think it kind of... I still maintain the gameplay is not great. The shooting and the stealth is not very good in Last of Us 1. Lolo, howdy. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. We're, just in the midst of some Red Dead RP here. If I don't respond, it's because I'm in character. If we break character, we get in big trouble. Big trouble. How's everyone doing? Thank you very much for the raid. Hope your Friday's going all right. We'll be playing some Jackbox around these parts at about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. If y'all want to come back for some Jackbox games. What does that say? Oh, that's my name. Right there, Rent. We got attacked by a cougar, and a bear, and a grizzled bear, a grizzled bear. Survived, narrowly, although it's kind of washed away, but I got a pretty bad scratch on my shoulder here. I need to go and get some food like real life. I need to eat my negative feelings away. Stuff this sadness full of bread. A pickaxe. Good for mining, not murder. Need some apples for Rufus. Oh wait, first I gotta sell my fish. Going alright, just did some Perler Pride stuff. Oh yeah. Perler. Good mouthfeel on the word Perler. Cellar door. Perler. Give me 10 of your finest apples. And... I don't know. Cheese, I suppose? Who doesn't love cheese? I don't have enough space. Oh, I didn't realize it's because I've got 500 worms. Well, that's upsetting. Some worms for you, my friend. I'll just leave these on the counter. I hope that's alright. Who doesn't like chocolate? Bread, maybe? I'm not actually sure how food even works mechanically. Does this heal me? Does this make me feel better? Seems like it did nothing. Seems like it didn't even have an animation. Huh. We're new on this server. Maybe it's stamina. I need to jog briefly. Don't mind me, sir. Just doing a few laps. Good for the humors. Alright. Now does bread taste better? Ah! It does! So... how do I heal my cougar wound? Oh. Look at this. What a majestic instrument. $1? I'm not made of money. How about coffee? How does coffee make us feel? I need to stand here and drink my coffee, think about the day. Apparently I can't move once I've started. It's a ritual, you know. I stand in the doorway to the general shop every morning and just sip my cup of joe. I wonder how I wonder how I finish my coffee. Well, this is quite the predicament. Can we eat our way out? No, we cannot. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we are. You gonna talk with the fam? Might come back for some Jackbox? Yeah, I hope to see you. Hope to see you a little later tonight. Take care, Lola. We'll go try and meet some folks. Those might be some folks. Oh, wait. Sir, I forgot. I need a new hat. Perfect. My style and color.
Hello there.
Yeah, Jackbox is tonight. Yeah. It says on the stream schedule. Hang on. Good morning, partner. How are you?
Good morning.
Madam? Rowan, thanks for the follow, my dude. Could have sworn you already followed? Yeah, I don't know, maybe look to offer some at some point. Thanks very much. How are you? Hi. Yeah, Jackbox tonight, Herm. Hi. I don't know why that graphic setting never sticks. What? I had to do something else. Oh no, and then I forgot. What was it? Fuck. Oh, it's important. That man walked past. I said, good morning. He said, how are you? Oh, I do remember. I need to get that tip on the clipboard. Good day. Yes, I'm still all beat up. Let's you and me go find a doctor, Rufus. Well, there is one in Valentine, and we're headed there anyways. As well as a bank. It's a long journey. Full of cougars. And bears. And wolves. Good morning, how are you?
Right, well.
What time is it? Oh, 4 p.m. The afternoon already.
So then. Whoa.
Afternoon. Weapons are loaded. Get one of these turkeys. No, you don't want to get the turkey? Are you sure? Well then you can stay here, Rufus. I'll get these turkeys myself. Masters of camouflage, the turkey. One of the most dangerous predators in the wilds. Little known fact about the turkeys. Can rip a man's face clean off. And also turn invisible, apparently. that was rude. We'll get one on the road, Rufus. Ah, like this creature. Or this one. Or one with horns. A turkey! Yeah, see? That wasn't so hard, was it? And you didn't want to get any. Good evening. How are you? I couldn't tell if that was a local or not. Where are we? Yeah, we'll get into Valentine. I don't really know. I'm in like a... I don't know what I want to do today, you know? I hope some adventures present themselves, because I just do not know what I want to do today. Restless. Talking Restless. Change the name. I'm also wondering if this turkey is going to attract cougars and things. Excuse me. I would like to live in this alternate universe where they had basic universal income in 1899. $3 a day, if you can believe it. A veritable fortune. Let's see if we can't find a deer. Who's this? This Emerald Ranch, oh it is. Ah, look at that, Rufus. The sun goes behind the hill. Dusk, we call this. Oh, look at these. Look at these. Pretty far. There! Oh, it's back up! It's back up, Rufus! Come on, boy! The game's afoot! Oh, it didn't get up for long. Not bad, not bad. Alright, boy. Let's go home.
Whole lot of ugly business here.
Sure does get dark quick. Good evening. Apple for my horse. Hang on. Yeah, this is for you. You've earned it. Was that the town? I wonder who owns that. Worth more than the bear we brought in. Well, worth almost the same as the bear. That was worth more than the bear. Bad business. Bear, apparently. There goes the combat music going ham again. Good evening.
Howdy.
Goodness. Look at this magnificent creature. Oh, pardon me, lady. You startled me. How are you?
Oh, sorry, I'm alright. How are you?
Oh, very well, thank you. I didn't even hear you walk in.
I can be pretty silent when I want to be, I guess.
Apparated like a specter from the mist.
Oh, that's
Jeremiah's the name.
Hi, Jeremiah. I'm Hannah. You're very theatrical. You know
Oh,
that?
well, thank you. Yes, I get that quite a bit.
I'm just saying you'd be perfect. I'm part of an acting troupe.
Oh
I
my,
guess.
thespians.
And I think that you would be perfect if you were ever interested in joining. I mean, even
Well, of
for
course.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm glad. I'm gonna whisper because I realized I wasn't whispering, and you know, there's things like that. So, um, well, if you ever see Elizabeth Black and I also practice a lot, kind of sometimes. Sorry. Hi.
Practice running lines, or I'm not sure what you
well,
mean.
it's all been kind of improv lately.
Oh my.
And I'm not too great at things, and I want to get better, right?
Oh, well, practice makes perfect, I've heard them say.
Yeah. So if you ever want, you could practice with us. Well, with me, depending on if I find other people. They were interested for like a week, but now I haven't really seen them around.
Well, I would be delighted. It's been quite a few years since I've been up on the big stage, but I'm sure I've still got the razzmatazz.
Well, that's great. You said your name was Jeremiah.
Yes, last name is Rent, R-E-N-T.
Wow, that's a interesting last name. What do you normally do around here?
Live off the land for the most part. Unfortunately, I find myself in somewhat destitution, it seems.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, didn't bring enough money or firearms to Saints Crossing. Most of it confiscated on the boat in, and well, it's
where
hard
are
to
you
earn a
from?
living here. From New York originally. What about yourself?
Oh, Pennsylvania.
Oh my.
You remind me of someone else that's from New York.
Oh, I
No.
get that a lot.
A lot? Is
well,
that a
we
bad
have a
thing?
certain way of speaking. I think a dialect, an accent almost, seems to be rather
Well, I mean-
popular with the area I'm from.
It's not bad. It's kind of good, you know, familiarity is a good thing, right?
I think so, of
hope.
course.
But yeah, I don't know when that would all be, but
What is
we're
the
going.
name of your troop of players?
I don't think we even have one because Elizabeth is supposed to run everything, but she was very busy recently. I was supposed to do like another little improv play we've been doing, and she she hasn't been around to really set that up. But we're all going on a little trip later. If you want to come, it'll be interesting. We could talk about that there and act maybe a little bit.
Well, sure, you can sign me up for this trip. Should I wait around town, or?
Oh, well, I don't know when it is. They said it would be well, at some point, but I don't know when.
Well, I'll be around most of the day, I should think.
Okay. Well, that's good. I will warn you. They're going to call it a date.
Oh my.
So just it's like
A date between you and I.
oh no no
Dear
no
lady, I'm probably twice your age.
no I actually don't even remember how old I am. I've had
Oh my
a
goodness, well,
slight kick to the head recently. I apologize.
No, not
anyways,
at all.
No, that's not what I meant.
Well, you
I
don't
meant-
look a day over 22.
Thank you. That's sweet. Unless I'm younger, then that might not be. I don't actually know.
A bit of memory loss.
A little bit.
Amnesia, I've heard the sawbones call that.
It's not too much. Just some things. But anyways, no. There's gonna be like 10 people there, I think, and so I don't think date's the correct term, but they're using it anyways, and I
More
wanted
of
to warn you
a,
before.
Well, a word I shan't say in the presence of ladies, I suppose, but
Oh wait.
10 people is quite a few.
Wait, what? What did you
I see
say?
my subtle sense of humor is lost on you, madam. Not at all. Not at all. Well, I will be around the town here, in the saloon, next door, perhaps even, if you'd care to join me for a whiskey or something.
Alcohol sounds really good right now. That
Well.
would be great. I'll come over. I was doing something here though.
Shopping or selling, perhaps, in the... Looking for
uh,
Mr. Turner, the proprietor of this place.
Oh, there's an owner.
Well, I don't know if he owns it, but he works here from time to time when he's available.
Oh, that sounds good. I don't remember what. I think I was here to get more cigarettes.
You should perhaps write notes if you seem to forget the things in the short term.
It's not too much. Just well, you ever just sometimes be in a room and then completely forget why you're there?
Well, I can't say I've had that happen to me personally, but I know a
that's
few
not
quite similar.
reassuring.
I knew a man struck by lightning who has almost the same
Oh.
condition.
Oh my goodness. It's nothing serious, I swear. I just there was a horse and it was and I was kicked twice.
Oh my.
So
You sure you weren't robbed or accosted or something?
I don't think so.
It's-
Oh, hi. I know him. He's the one who you sound like a little bit. Not too much though.
Oh, well, he's got the
Not
very stylish mustache.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I see. We've got a similar look going on. Oh.
Yes, two fashionable, handsome gentlemen.
Oh goodness.
One of them covered in mud and blood, unfortunately, but
Yeah,
we do the best we can out
apologize.
here. Oh, no, I
Just
was
got
referring
done
to
with a hunt.
myself. Oh, both of us, in fact, covered in mud and blood. My word. 2 peas in a pod, you and I. Jeremiah's the name, my handsome friend. What's yours?
Ethan Cross, nice to meet you.
Ah, nice to meet you. Well, Miss Hannah, I'll be at the saloon next
Yes.
door if you remember your business and want to continue our conversation.
Yes, that would be great, and I hope to see you later.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
On top of going to see you. Okay, I'm gonna go buy cigarettes now.
Take care. Ah, Miss Maya, good evening.
Oh,
Oh,
good
Mr.
evening.
Rent.
Ladies, gentlemen, how are you?
Good.
Doing all right. How about you?
Oh, just fine, thank you.
How'd that
Very
business thing go yesterday?
Oh, fairly well, fairly well.
Oh.
Made it back all right. What about the rest of our grand adventure?
Very nice.
Yeah, I think everybody made it back.
Mm-hmm.
Good to
Did you see
hear,
them
no more.
bones?
Oh,
was a
yes.
wolf
Yeah, we did.
incident, but
Fucking
Oh.
weird, right?
Horses or people lost to them.
luckily
I
no.
think so.
Oh, I was attacked by a cougar earlier. And almost forgot about the doctor's office, in fact. Be right back.
Nora?
Oh, my.
He's alright. He's sleeping. Heavily.
Too much to drink.
Yeah, don't disturb him. He'll be alright.
You have an itch needs scratching?
No, a wound needs stitching, madam. Doctor! Hmm. Ah, there we are. Phew.
Oh no, I don't like testing my luck.
I've been called a charmer.
Well,
Snake charmer.
that's a good
Yeah.
thing.
Actually.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait.
You cheating on me again?
What?
Hey, hey.
It never gets old.
You're not gonna do that and the sheriff's gonna turn the corner.
I know.
Yeah, that's
why I
one
keep doing
wrong
it.
person
I like,
sees that.
I like to live a little
You need to go get your fast horse out if you're gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Did you miss to answer your question? No, sorry, I was, we can't break character here. Otherwise we get kicked. I am playing Last of Us 2, yeah. I haven't finished it. I'm about 20 hours in or so.
Oh, I don't recommend calling a horse into a bar.
Oh, I... Nearly clearing something out of my teeth.
Right.
Seems like we'll have to serve ourselves. Used to do this back in Saint Denis.
Oh?
Oh, you fall back into it. What can I get for you?
How do you do?
A whiskey. So you were a bartender?
Oh, I've worn a lot of hats over the years. Is that Miss Rose? Oh, no.
Hi.
Oh, it is Miss Rose. How are you?
Hello.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again too. How you doing?
Oh, very well, thank you. I'm not sure how to hand over this whiskey. Seems to be caught in my satchel here.
Oh. Well, are you looking at me pretty intensely?
Ah, yes, there we are. Perhaps a little too intensely.
Oh.
Oh,
A whiskey.
Thank you. Be careful about the almonds. I've heard weird things about it.
Are they? I'm
Yeah.
a brave man.
Oh,
Timers doesn't like it if you have more than one a day. He'll arrest you.
Well, I don't want to get arrested. Can I grab you something back here, Miss Rose?
I'm good for now. I've got to have my wits about me. I'm going on a little searching trip in a minute.
Oh, looking for your marshal or deputy, was it? Sheriff, I think?
Sheriff, yeah.
Still no luck on that account, eh?
Nope.
what?
Do you mind me asking which sheriff is missing?
Sheriff Wynn of Rhodes.
Do you need another person to come help search? I'd be interested in talking to him.
I don't mind. Depends on. That just depends on whether you want to come along. Though he was very hurt last I saw him, so whether you can do a lot of talking is another thing.
Fair enough. Well, if you need an extra set of hands and eyes, I'm happy to come search.
Well, anyone can come along. It's going to be down to Tumbleweed, since there's always a chance.
What server on? WildRP. Not WWRP. Yeah,
And on the way, I guess we could catch some dragons. Sorry, yep.
I was just going to say, quite dangerous out there. You want to be careful. Wolves and cougars and all sorts of things we saw a few days ago.
I remember it was quite scary.
Yes, I nearly died. Mr. Bill, I believe, saved my life from a cougar.
Yeah, I can believe that. Oh wait, was that the one on the way back? I think I saw
Yes, yes. You came out of nowhere. A local was chasing it, I remember, and
that. Goodness.
well, nearly got by another one today too. They're ravenous, the
Oh,
damn
shit.
things.
That was the first time I've seen one. So far, it's the only time I've seen one.
Yes, you're lucky to see them before they see you.
I've heard.
It's wild country to the north, with bears and cougars and wolves
Oh,
and all
God,
sorts of
bears.
things. Turtles.
Yeah,
Nearly
they're a
got
thing,
bit by a
aren't they?
turtle.
No.
Little horn snapping turtles. Yes, I wouldn't make it up.
Oh. Aren't they quite large, actually?
Well, little relative to the bears and things, but they are quite large, yes.
Fair enough. I had an incident with a grizzly quite a while
Oh, dear.
back, so that was something. I got to the doctors in time. Do you know when Icarus got me there?
Oh,
I had some
very
teeth
lucky.
pulled out of me, so that was an experience.
My word, I was lucky enough to be in the middle of a lake when one charged me.
That is lucky.
Apparently, well, I didn't think they were afraid of water, but this one seemed to be.
Huh. I don't think they were either. Maybe. Oh, no, that's not
Well,
one.
maybe he recognized the real apex predator in these parts.
The alligators?
That's right, the alligators. That's exactly what I was... Took the words out of my mouth.
Right.
The alligators is something.
Oh,
I
yes.
killed 4 yesterday.
Oh, shit.
My goodness.
I've only ever got one of the little baby ones. It took quite a few shots because this ain't the best rifle.
Oh,
It's not the worst, but it's not the best.
Is it sadistic to say I just wanted to try out my new gun?
I think that's the literal definition of sadism, yes.
Uh-huh.
Well, oh, darn.
There's lots of things to try a weapon on. Bottles, glasses. Look at all the bottles and
Barrels.
glasses back
Wow.
here.
But they
Trees.
don't have the tough skin of an alligator. Also,
It's true.
the alligators were surrounding us, so
Well,
fighting for
it's-
my life.
Yeah, self-defense. See, you didn't just want to test your gun out. You wanted to live.
I do like to live a lot.
Yes, maybe lead
I
with
would
the
hope
living
so.
first and the love of killing second.
Oh no! I don't love to kill. No. That's
You opening a bottle as you're saying that definitely
uh,
implements in my mind that you're telling the truth.
There's a certain
And chugging
thrill,
it
I
down all in one
suppose, to
definitely
take. Oh
adds to
my
the-
goodness!
yeah. No. I barely even like to watch the fights at the thing outside.
Are there fights outside?
Well, that's how I met, him. There was,
Oh, Mr. Cross.
Mm-hmm. There was,
I might be a little far away. I can't hear you.
Yeah. Well, that's how
Oh,
I
you're
met you. We're
Still
the fights.
whispering, Miss Anna.
Yes, because I don't want people
One of chocolate.
to hear me.
Hey, Bill.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh,
Yes, we
there
did
he
see
goes.
Sights.
He just.
Godspeed,
sticks his ass
Bill!
out and he runs. I'm not gonna even run after him,
Godspeed!
It's more fun.
But yeah, there's fights sometimes outside in the pig pens.
Oh, fisticuffs, that sort of thing.
I put my savings into
Any
booze, man.
theater to them? You ever heard of sports entertainment?
No, I haven't.
Well, they're very similar to real boxing and you know, fist fighting and that sort of thing, but there's an added extra element of theater, you know, certain choreography to the whole thing.
So being staged, faked.
Oh, fake, of course not, my dear. No, are the results determined ahead of time? Of course, but the athleticism, the stunts, all of it real, the feuds, the energy, and most of all, the money.
That sounds rigged, and
I will say it's definitely a different style of fighting than what I've seen here so far.
It depends on your definition of rigged, I suppose.
well, I don't like watching any of it. Anyways, the blood and I don't mind animal blood, but
And see, that's the beauty of the entertainment side. There doesn't need to be blood. The injuries, much like the results, can be faked.
I don't know.
It's $1 million idea. One day you'll see.
Well, I mean,
Mr. Rent, they'll call me.
Oh, are you trying to start a boxing league then?
Well, more of a sports entertainment league, but would be quite profitable, I think.
Maybe.
You seem unconvinced. Don't worry, I'll work the charms on you. You'll come around, they always do. You too, Mr. Cross. We'll make a fighter out of you yet.
I definitely feel like I can hold my own. Been in a few scraps in my time.
Ah, perfect. We just need someone who doesn't mind losing. Someone who isn't afraid to go down, to make the event famous, to suffer for the show of it. A true actor.
You sound like someone that they were talking about.
I sound
think
like
they called
someone was talking about.
I think they called him Sinatra, though.
Oh, I've heard of a Sinatra.
He was rigging fights. And back when someone was alive, I guess she was really good. He said that someone said that he hated that she was a champion. But apparently she earned it.
Yeah, see, these discussions we're having right now are proof that it works. People care about the lineage of a champion.
I heard there was a championship fight she was supposed to have, but then she was murdered, so...
Oh my. Did they retire the championship?
I think so. The champion was dead.
Murdered.
Can't have much of a fight with only one fighter.
Yes, that's very true. Well, there wouldn't be any murder, I don't think, in our league. Perhaps a fake murder here or there, you know.
Oh?
Oh, the bumpkins round here will believe any sort of theatricality rising from the grave and all sorts of hokum.
I think your state of theater runs a little
Good
bit
evening, madam.
Morning.
further than
Or is it
what
even?
I'm
I don't
used
even know
to.
anymore.
You think so? The whole world is a stage, dear lady, and we the players. The best actors who get ahead.
I don't know.
afraid I'm gonna catch my daddy around
Speaking of acting, Jeremiah, has Hannah told you about this local production they've got going on?
Oh yes, I'm to travel with the troupe at some point today, I believe.
Sure, I can tag along.
Ethan's going as well.
Oh.
Might as well get some.
Because lies were told, and I have to let you know, Mr. Ethan, whatever Virgil said is most likely not the truth.
No, I understand.
Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, that that's a little bit, and I'm sorry for Miss Nora and Miss Carla, and Zeke, and there's so many that said things to you.
Oh, I get it. They're all sure some excitement, you know? And murders and all that aside. It's quite the talk of the town when people are hanging out.
Just off to grab some life-affirming cigarettes. Back in a moment.
Yep.
I don't know if you're still with us, 141, but I really love Last of Us 2 as well. I think I'm right there with you. I haven't finished it, but I am like smitten with it. It is a mastercraft, unlike anything I've ever played, and I've played a lot of fucking games in my life.
Hello. Hello.
Don't stack. Oh, that's annoying. Ah, I see. What is going on out here?
Buddy.
Everyone all right? What's going on?
Yeah, she was kicked.
Oh,
The girl that's
dear.
now covered.
How's her memory? Any short-term memory loss?
I think she's okay.
Oh, pardon me. He looks drunk.
It's very early to be drunk.
Perhaps late from his perspective.
I guess.
Pardon me. Can't trust actors, I've
Anyone
always
else
said.
looking to come along?
I'll be staying here, thank you.
Okay,
Just the-
you take care. I think he's
There we are.
having a daydream.
Right.
Turns out I have, like, no money.
Okay. Guess it's time to start moving. We'll catch up to him. Of course, it's gotta be fucking raining.
Rude, can you believe? Not a single one of them returned my wave. I know, some people, well, pardon me, my goodness. Apparently you're included in some people. Oh, Zachary. Zachariah. How the beans are you, my dude? She's going good. We got Jackbox going on tonight as well. 9 Mountain Standard. 9 Eastern. 9 by the Eastern Standards. If anyone wants to come and join us, there'll be whiskey aplenty. And community games. Where did Miss Hannah get to? Oh! My goodness.
Hi.
It was as though I summoned you.
No, I was just.
You always seem to be sneaking up behind me.
What? Well, I don't try to. I have heels on. They're kind of loud.
Yes, you'd think they'd make a lot more noise than they do.
Well, they all went on their trip, so.
They left us behind?
Yes.
Oh. My word. Do we know where they're headed?
They went to Tumbleweed, but I have to go and do some fishing, so.
Oh, not the group we're waiting for went to Tumbleweed. Everyone else went to Tumbleweed.
Yes, yes.
Oh yes, there's nothing out in Tumbleweed, just well the namesake, tumbleweeds.
Yeah, not the as they're calling it, the group date. I still don't understand the premise. The dating. It's very anyways, yeah, yes.
Howdy, cowboy.
I don't know.
Well, you do know you need to go fishing.
Yes, I need to.
Look what I
fish.
happen to have right here.
Goodness.
Yes, I came prepared, as always.
Oh goodness, well, my pole's in the bank, so I'll go grab that.
Easy.
Hey, hello there.
I smell a grift, Rufus. And I've smelled one or two in my time, let me tell you. Yeah, I don't know if she's... I think Jeremiah and I think she might be working us. I don't know.
Hello.
Good morning, how are you? She's been blushing a lot, though. I don't know. Maybe she thinks I'm quite charming. A lot of folk do. Unfortunately for her, I'm married. To Madam Money. Sorry, fellas, she's married. To science.
I forgot
All ready
I
to
had
go.
a fish from yesterday. It's probably not good, but
No, I wouldn't eat that.
they might still take it.
I wouldn't eat that. You guys remember Clara from WWRP? Who talks kinda slow and really locked
they took it.
apples. Oh well, the generous man, Mr. Turner.
Yeah, where do you like to go fishing?
Oh, well, anywhere is fine. There's the Dakota River just to the north. There's lakes and ponds all over. If you know a spot, some spots are better than others, they say.
Oh, well, I don't know about any of that. I usually just kind of go wherever's convenient. Like just down there.
Just down where? There?
Yeah, there.
Yes, the Dakota River, I believe.
Oh. Guess I don't know where my horse is.
Well, Rufus has room for two, if you like. He's a bit ornery, but he's a sturdy enough beast.
If that's okay with you.
Of course.
Mister?
Come on, Rufus. Gently now.
Howdy.
You bring your firearms, Miss Hannah? There's been known to be wolves and hostile tribes and that sort of thing over close to the river.
I have a handgun, but it's nothing good.
Well, it should be enough to frighten off wolves or bandits if we encounter them.
Bandits?
Well, there's quite a few. Never had any run-in with the highwaymen yourself?
No.
Well,
not
consider
usually.
yourself lucky.
Do you?
I've run into a few shadier characters, yes. Where looks good?
Oh?
I can see fish here. And a rabbit, I think, swimming away.
Yeah. Do you have your pockets empty?
No, they're mostly full, unfortunately.
Oh,
I
that
brought-
won't be good.
48 worms if we happen to get low.
Oh. I have 27, I think. Or maybe 17. I don't know if I have the extra pocket full or not.
Apparently there's a hat, a soggy hat seems to be the catch of the day. Everybody wants the soggy hat.
Oh. Is that something you get often?
I've yet to see one, but I guess people throw them into the garbage or whatever upriver and they float downstream. I've seen scissors and boots and things, but no hat, unfortunately.
There has to be something that people can do with them.
Well, not necessarily. Sometimes rubbish is just rubbish, I think.
But what if, I mean, there's a lot of people I see with no shoes, and they are free shoes if you gave them to them. I mean, maybe they'd be insulted though. But the thought counts, giving, you know?
Well, you'd have to be braver than I to try and give anything to those bayou locals.
Oh,
They're barefoot and damned proud, it seems. What was the name of the lady who manages your troupe of actors?
Elizabeth Black.
Elizabeth Black. I'll jot that down in my little notepad here. You ever perform any of the Bard, any of Shakespeare's work?
No, not yet. We've mostly been doing improv work because I don't know why.
Well, the foundation of acting, they say.
It's been fun. One time we had a sheriff join us.
I can't seem to get a
fun.
bite over here.
Well, so someone told me once when you're fishing, you should. It's like when you're hunting. You should be, um, you know, completely calm, or else the animals will sense it. Maybe my nerves are affecting the fish.
Or perhaps my properness here.
Oh.
Not like we're going to church. Let's get this damn hat off. Nerves? What are you nervous about, dear lady?
Everything.
Well, I rather
Always.
gathered that.
Well, it's mostly well, when I go to act, or I've been made fun of recently because I've never because I've never been courted, and people have been making fun of me lately. And before, it wasn't a problem, and I wasn't that nervous about it. But now, because everyone's talking about it, I'm nervous.
Ah, I see, and that brings us round to this group date. The pieces all fall into place.
I don't think it was made because of me. Miss Nora is quite the man-eater.
Bit of a quite the man-eater. I like that. Heard a song like that once back in New York.
Oh, I've never. Someone called her it recently, and well, it's true. When you meet her, you won't help but fall in love. Even I
Oh
fell
my.
in love, just not like romantic, just motherly, sisterly.
Well, we'll see if her charms can work on me.
Oh, goodness. Well, she is very charming.
Who's this? How are you, partner? Careful, mind the line, mind the line.
Evening.
Oh.
Evening. Get out of this local's way in case he decides he doesn't like the cut of my jib. Come on, Rufus, give him a wide berth.
Goodbye, sir. Oh.
Storm's coming.
I don't think we'll have luck when the storm hits.
No. Well, some say the fish bite better in the rain.
In storms, though.
Hard to find more rain than a storm.
Well, I mean, light rain, I'd understand, but an actual storm without the lightning and thunder and all of that,
Yes,
it might be,
You're probably right.
Oh. That was unexpected. Do you want to head into town?
Yes, let's head back before it gets too dark.
Wouldn't want to be attacked by wolves.
Don't want to be attacked by anything, I don't think.
Well,
Perhaps
it would
Miss
be
Elizabeth
interesting.
Black.
Oh?
The man-eater, apparently.
No, that's Miss Nora.
Oh, pardon me, Miss Nora. Oh, don't want
Yes.
to. That would have
You
been bad. She
that
would
would
have
have
slapped me.
I think she would have. There was already a couple days ago, we were wondering, because she seems to fancy someone, but we were all a little nervous because, well, they had the same last name, and we were concerned they were brother and sister.
Oh dear.
She
Cousins at
assured
the
us.
least.
She assured us there is no relation.
I bet that's what those shoeless folk in the bayou say too.
Well, she's very sophisticated. She has a wonderful accent.
Hmm.
I like her. She also is very nice to me, despite my lack of talent.
Oh, don't say that. Everyone's good at something, even if that something is not being very good at things.
That's what they say.
Rufus.
Good evening, mister.
Come on, this isn't Annisburg. You need to be hitched, boy.
Oh.
They have standards here.
How you do?
There we are. Oh, my hat.
Oh.
How are you? Pretty good. How you do?
Oh, quite well, thank you. And yourself? Good evening, ladies, gentlemen.
Good evening, friend.
Good evening. How are you?
Howdy, handsome.
Evening.
Well, we're alive.
Evening.
Oh, I didn't hear nothing.
Everyone here is giving me the stink eye. Something I said?
Oh, they're just not kind to some people.
Ain't you a sweet?
Yes, I
look at them
we-
a little weird. For a roll in the hay?
might.
Oh my, she's giving
Oh,
me
that one.
definitely
That
a weird
one's
eye.
giving you
Dear.
something with an eye.
Dear lady, where are these voices coming from?
You ain't gonna do better We're tonight. sitting
Oh,
down
near
here.
you. You walk right
Oh.
past.
I've had a bit to
Lady-
drink,
well,
my friends,
the
a bit to
eye patch
drink.
people, I
How
guess.
are you?
Good. How about
The
yourself?
eye patch people. My goodness, both lost an eye.
Yep.
That's
Or
true.
wear an eye patch at the very least.
Yep. Lost ball.
My
I lost
lord.
my eye.
Well,
you mind if
we
I
can see
ask
if
how
we
it
can
happened?
sit on another table there.
Yeah, we can sit at a different table.
Oh.
Sit we'll sit at the biggest one. Accommodate at least
Hello.
6 people.
Oh, the green ones are sometimes reserved, I know. Oh, look at
Well,
that.
This time it's reserved for us, I guess.
Miss Hannah, these are the eye patch people.
Oh.
Eye patch people. I'm Jeremiah,
I
and
think
this
we
is Miss
met
Hannah.
already.
I
Oh,
think
very
I've
likely.
met you guys.
I don't think so, though. Name's
Yes,
Lawrence.
she went with us to that, excursion.
Oh,
up
her,
north.
yeah, her.
Yes.
I'm talking about him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she joined us to go hunt moose, and she dipped off at Ansburg.
I did.
Or Van Horn. At Van Horn.
Van Horn.
Yes. I did.
No, it's all good. We were just worried about you.
Yeah, I heard. Although I did tell Bill that I was leaving, and I suppose he didn't hear me.
I think it was Miss Victoria who told us. Yeah.
Well,
Maybe she
Victoria
watched
just said
us.
that she saw her ride out.
Sorry, sir, I missed your name.
Jeremiah's the name.
Oh, sorry.
Jeremiah. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Delilah
And
King.
Delilah, pleasure to meet you. Do you mind if I ask how you fine folks joined the eye patch people?
Oh.
Well, I lost mine when I was 16, so a little
Woke up one morning and forgot where you placed it, or?
I wish it were that simple. No, got an arrow to the eye. Got
Oh,
stuck
my.
in the bone. So I guess I
Oh.
was lucky.
Sounds like. My goodness.
Mhm.
Not many people walk away from being shot in the face by a bow and arrow, I don't think.
Yeah, I was very lucky.
What about you, Lawrence, if you don't mind my prying?
Well, when I was working on a ranch, I was chopping firewood and chipped off, flew up and hit me in the face.
Oh. A story all too common around these parts.
Chopping firewood, losing an eye.
Well, lots of ways to lose an eye, or a finger, or a hand, it seems.
Oh. I met someone who thought that if he spoke out of turn, he would lose fingers, so he rarely spoke.
Oh my, did he have like an experience with some bad people that
I
would do
think
this?
so. Because he just every time he said something that he thought might harm him, he would stop speaking, and it was really scary.
That
That's
is
very
scary
unusual.
indeed. So I know
So-
Miss Hannah is an
Oh.
actress, right?
Yes, yes.
What about you, Jeremiah? What do you do around these parts? You do sure look fancy for this town.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Yes, the height of fashion across the country, if you can believe it. I'm something of a problem solver. If you've got issues or things, people you need found, and money to pay for it, I can usually make things happen.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
That's good to know.
An entrepreneur, I would describe myself as.
Seems that way.
What about you two fine folks? What brings you?
Are you wearing a merkin?
Well,
I said,
I'm
honey.
in the courier messenger business, but there's not much around here, and also Mr. Icarus is already on that.
Is he?
I think so. At
I
least in the beginning.
I only see him in bars now. Just kind of writing a lot.
Well, you know, I mean, I think law enforcement is using that service a lot. I just don't know the region too well yet, so I can't really help.
I haven't seen many people distance themselves from Valentine, except for when they go on trips, but everyone seems to come back to Valentine,
Even law enforcement.
even law enforcement. I would like to go to Rhodes. There's a wonderful saloon there. It's so, I don't know,
What's
high
the
class?
word for
like
it?
this one.
Decadent, perhaps?
Decadent, yes. I mean, it's smaller, and there's always so many locals in there, but I
they're
don't know.
friendly.
Yes, these ones are not. Well, except when Miss Nora's around. Yeah, except the ladies.
Oh, these ones here are nice too, as long as you don't look at them or breathe near them.
Or approach them on a street, or in a field, or really
Or
approach them at
exist.
all.
Yes.
It sure is
So-
quiet here tonight, I gotta say.
Well, a large group rode off to Tumbleweed looking for a missing sheriff, I gather. The sheriff of Rhodes, apparently.
Really?
He's been missing at least 4 or 5 days. We met Miss Rose out there a few days ago looking for him. And saw her again
I'm
today,
surprised
and
the
she
U.S.
hadn't
Marshals
found
aren't
him.
on it.
Maybe they are. Maybe Miss Rose is an agent of the Marshals. I'm really not sure.
I think they're too busy. Well, never mind.
Oh,
I mean, that might be cracking the whips on the rest of the LEOs.
That's mysterious. Too busy. Never mind. ...
Well, I mean, I've not seen them leave Valentine.
That's a very valuable piece of information to the right folks.
I mean, maybe they have, but I see them in Valentine a lot.
Yes, every
The
time
US.
I've ridden through, I've seen them here as well.
But but other law enforcement, they seem to do patrols and everything, normal work. Something's keeping them in Valentine.
Well, I believe it's just in the beginning there was a lot of stuff going on here. Plus, sometimes the random timber wolf that runs into town.
That's true. My home is near where they frequent. It's very horrifying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I sure hope you do have a rifle.
No. Not yet.
Uh-oh.
Not yet.
So
Soon.
you just huddle up in your home there?
I have a pistol.
Alright, that's
So
good.
just kind of get on the roof and aim.
Oh, that's still very brave of you.
They're smart creatures. They might learn to climb or build some sort of structure out of their pack, maybe a pyramid of wolves.
Oh,
good
oh
lord.
goodness. That sounds horrifying.
I think it
does.
certainly would be.
I mean, last time when we went out there and there were these cougars, I don't. I mean, I was shooting my arrows. You saw me, but that didn't do anything.
Yes, they're very hard to kill. One nearly got me today. Very hard to kill.
Yeah,
There was a
more
lot of them
alligators.
up there.
Are you alright?
Oh, yeah, well, no, but yes. Guy had a run-in with a crocodile down in St. Denis.
Oh.
The gun-wielding type of crocodile, or the lives-in-the-water type of crocodile?
Lives in the water and don't hunt for crocodiles in a pond at night type of crocodile.
I think I knew that before you gave me that advice, but I'll follow it all the same.
Yeah, well, I wish somebody told me about that before I ran off to that water.
To be fair, it didn't look as deep as it was. I figured you'd see the gators. Sorry, I did not want to interrupt you.
No, you're okay. I'm sorry that you got hurt. I killed 4 of them. It's not intentional retribution, I guess.
No, remember, lead with the safety, follow with the love of killing.
I don't love to kill because that's very
That's
wrong
right. No one
and-
should love to kill. That's
No.
good. You keep repeating that to yourself. That's a good first step.
But you
Are you okay, ma'am?
I need alcohol. Does anyone need alcohol? I would love some alcohol.
I think I'm all right for the
alright.
time being. Oh my goodness.
Why did she become all so stuttery all of a sudden?
She does this. I'm not too sure. A case of the nerves, I think. You know actors, so highly strung.
Oh goodness, sir.
Oh my.
I guess he's in for his round 20th.
Yeah, he sure looks a little.
Oh no, because he's just gonna leave now. He's gonna pass out at the table, aren't you?
Oh, he's claiming the sleeping table. Wise man to get there first. I've never met anyone who can put the whiskey back quite like you, Miss Hannah.
Oh, sorry, Lawrence.
It's all right.
But it's it's better
You
with
scratched my leg
whiskey.
real quick.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I won't throw a bottle at you this time.
Yeah, all right.
Right in the alligator wound.
In the alligator wound. Yep, that makes me feel so much better.
I mean, that is just disinfecting it, right?
Yeah, it's
He's
true.
caring
If anything,
about
that's really good for it. Keep
Yeah.
throwing them at me.
With pleasure.
That might
What
be
does
a new
the eye patch people do for a living? What's your area of work, Mr. Lawrence?
Well, I was gonna say, well, she's a courier still.
Yeah, it's not a lot of work.
I tend to a ranch down above. Where is it? Above roads? Yeah, there's a farm above roads that I tend to.
growing
Until I can
crops
get my
or
ranch
cattle,
back.
or what's your...
Tend
Till
to
you get your
cattle and
ranch
bulls
back.
and- Yep.
Where did it go?
Well, it didn't belong to me. I worked at a place called Dixon's Ranch up in Northwest. Me and my friend Duke worked there, and we're trying to buy it from old man Dixon, but I mean that's his livelihood. He's tied up in that ranch, so he's a little hesitant on it, but I think we'll get it yet.
Was it something we said?
I don't know. Everybody just all of a sudden left, apart from Mr. Sleepyhead over there.
My goodness, it is. My pocket watch says it's nearly 5. Perhaps they're getting home before the dawn.
I guess I should get rid of this then.
Well, it's gone now.
Well, you know, it's not good to...
That is quite the talent, my
See,
goodness.
this is how he got his eye patch.
This is...
Throw bottles at him.
I have... Oh, I have the chocolate. You can have that because I keep throwing bottles at you. There we go, even trade.
Chocolate? Well, I'll take it.
One of
It's
Mr.
from that
Walkerstein's?
man.
Ah!
Yes, him.
What does he call his candy bars again?
No, is this a Stein bar?
It is.
Stein bar! There we are!
Oh, good lord. Oh, is
That's
that
the one with
person that just came
the
over? We
nougat in
have
the
never
middle.
seen him. And then he's just like, "Do you like candy?" And I'm
Yes.
like, "Ah."
Probably. Was he singing and cheerful and dancing? Probably.
In all purple.
Yes.
Yes, he told me he lived in a world of pure imagination when I saw him.
Oh.
He was the first person I met when I came to the state, in fact. Quite the character.
I enjoyed him.
He gave me a free sample. He's a good man.
To give you a free sample, I had to pay.
Well, I had no money,
I'm
unfortunately.
a pretty woman. Like, what the hell? I mean, no
As I
offense.
say,
That's not saying you're not a you know, but I whatever.
Well, he knew that if you went against rent, you made a bad bet. He's well aware.
Oh, she's all flustered now.
So how's that production going?
Well, last time we had, did you guys see Marla and Schmemmet?
No.
Schmemmet? Is that man's name Schmemmet? I've never heard of Schmemmet.
It's a completely fictional story, not based on anyone real, and I don't know why Emmett would think that it was based on anyone, because Schmemmet is a very fictional name. So again,
Completely different than
it's
the name
crazy.
Emmett.
It's completely different, but it's about Marla, who is completely amazing and perfect, and she's a great person, and she's with this horrible man named Schmemmet, and he's not good enough for her, and he's awful, and then he hurts her, and then someone comes in and, you know, cuts her free, but then she shoots him and kills him, and then she's happier because she's free and from the horrible man. So, yes.
Does this picture have a name?
No, just Marla and Schmemmet.
Marla and Schmemmet.
I'd watch it.
Stretch my legs here.
Of course. It was a very fun play. Too bad that Emmett misunderstood the fiction based and pointed shotguns at many different people.
Oh,
no.
dear.
Oh, that's not good. That sounds terrible. What a terrible production.
You would yeah. I mean, it was okay. Reese played Schmemmet. I played Marla. Actually, Mayday McDuff played the other guy. I think his name was Wesley. I don't remember too much.
Mayday McDuff.
Well, at least it wasn't like Ray Day or something.
Did you?
Marla,
Ray Day.
Schmemmet,
And Ray
Ray
Day.
Day.
That would have been better. I'm not gonna lie to you. Although it might have given off the wrong message that maybe Marla, not Carla, maybe Marla gets with Ray Day, and then I think that the audience would have misinterpreted that, and it would have been a whole thing. So I don't know. I don't
And
know
then
if
more
that's
guns would
good
have
or
been
not.
drawn and pointed at people. It would have just been a ruse.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It just yeah.
And
Well,
at
it
the
sounds
end,
moving. I
all
can't
law
wait to see
enforcement
it.
showed up.
Marla and Schmemmet.
Marla and Schmemmet. But there's also another one about with Nora in it, and she's wonderful in it. She's truly the star of it. But she plays the victim, the poor beautiful victim, and then there's two highwaymen that kidnap her, and I save her. Um because I'm the hero. Yay. And then there was one about the tree, which had Sheriff Timers in it, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that got a little bit derailed.
Uh-oh.
It got a little derailed. So basically, the intention was to have him join in with the other production we already had, but then he kind of gave us some great ideas for an educational piece on trees.
Oh, good lord.
Mm,
Don't say
mhm.
it's almond trees.
No, thank God, no almond trees. But I mean,
Almond
he's
trees.
No,
anything.
don't get started. Don't take
I
that word
told you.
almond and
I
literally
told you.
get rid of it.
I told you something with almonds and timers. Timers was gets weird. I guess that's what people have been telling me. It's I don't
Well,
know.
that's the truth. But I haven't seen timers around in some time now. We must just keep missing each other or something.
He
I find it hard to believe that he's just not in town ever.
I don't know. He was
Well, isn't that why
very.
they all went on a wild goose chase now?
Oh, is he the person that
Oh
taken?
no, that's uh oh God, When's the one they're looking
Wait, we
for?
do have two sheriffs here?
Well, Win is for roads, but the sheriffs in Valentine are Woody Fulton and Sheriff Timers, I think.
Alright.
Yep,
Yeah.
yes. And then you got Deputy Man and Deputy fucking what's his face? Oh God, what is his name?
I thought Man was Rhodes.
Was he Rhodes? Oh, he is
Yeah.
Rhodes. Oh, yep.
He introduced himself as Deputy Man of Rhodes. So then Miss Nora and Miss Elizabeth and I keep calling him Deputy Rhodes.
I think Blackfoot is from Saint Denis.
Saint Denis.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have
That's
to
where I
stay
met
to
the
their
first time.
jurisdictions, the deputies, or do they roam from town to town?
I mean, I see Blackfoot patrolling in Saint Denis.
Yeah, I think it's about coverage, is what I was told when I brought it up. When I saw the sheriffs here, I'm just like, that's weird. That's a weird thing to see. And I believe I responded with, it's all about covering. And then they gave me a long technical term that I don't remember.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, they roam.
They roam. I would love to find a person that would be fine with me kind of observing them for a while and kind of get, because I would love a story dealing with law enforcement, because tensions have been really high since that girl's death, and maybe that'll help, but none of but it doesn't help that none of the law enforcement are really willing to have me follow them around.
Well, perhaps if you explain to them the fine acting art of shadowing.
Yeah.
You're not merely following, you're studying, an understudy for a role.
Yeah. But Woody is very upset every time I see him. He took me to a grave yesterday.
Oh dear.
I don't know why.
Whose grave?
Rosella.
Yeah, God watch over her.
What? I didn't.
I'm afraid I'm
know
too
her.
new to the area to know that name.
Well, she was a palm reader, fortune teller.
Oh, was she burned as a witch?
No. But
Is
people
that the
did think
same?
that she was a witch. A deputy marshal believed that she was, and I believe he drowned her in a river, and
Oh my
and then
goodness.
I think his name was Camino. Drowned
Mr. Camino.
Yeah, Camino drowned the sheriff in the. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh my
saw the
god, I
deputy
rode with
marshal
Mr.
drowned her.
Camino yesterday. I slept beside him for almost a
Oh,
week
no,
out on the road.
No, I don't.
A drowner.
No, he didn't drown her. No. But from what he's told me that he had no involvement because of. Well, that's what he's told me. And then the deputy marshal showing up. I don't know. A lot of. I think times are changing, and everyone should be careful about that.
Truer
You know, at the
words.
end of the day, they might just be protecting you. You know, if you say it is as bad as it is right now with the law enforcement, they might just be worried that, you know, you get into the crossfire.
That's true. I hope that it doesn't become as bad because I mean, I haven't even seen anyone really arrested recently. I think I saw Joseph, Speedy, in the cells once or twice, but I mean,
That might just be them shaping him up for the evening.
yes,
May have been too drunk and rowdy.
yes, just gonna not choke Lawrence out. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I
Probably
would-
deserve it, but
No,
appreciate it.
I would never lay hands on a person. No.
See, I say that all the time too, and you know what happens? I do it anyway.
I hope to never ever have to lay hands on someone.
Yep.
It may come to it out here, unfortunately.
I hope that I'm with people that will help me. I don't know
Well,
if
if you
I'd
stay
be
around
able
Valentine,
to.
I'm sure you will.
Never hurts to know how to defend yourself, though.
I know how. I'd prefer just not to use it.
Well, there we are. That's good. Doesn't love killing. That's very good.
I mean, your biggest weapon is probably your mouth and your mind.
Yeah. I
And
hope
failing that, the cattleman revolver on your hip.
Yes. Well, actually, I have a something a little different. Do you want
A
to see
different revolver? By all means.
it? Sup?
As long as you don't shoot us.
I'm not gonna shoot you, but I am
Oh
gonna
my.
Oh,
point
that's a
it.
volcanic pistol, ain't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's very fancy,
yeah,
my
that's,
goodness.
Oh, I'm
A
just
valuable
gonna sit
weapon.
a little closer to her.
I don't mind. We can have a show off between men and women.
Yes.
Yes, now it looks like the business is about to go down.
Yeah, right.
Well, it took some time to get that, but it was the first weapon I got. It's very special to me. I hold it
It's
very
a beautiful
dearly.
piece.
An expensive one.
Hey, Sid. Are you
I
wearing
think.
a merkin?
It was
And I said,
it was
"It's
expensive.
real, honey."
I went without a gun for a very long time. It was very bad.
Oh yeah,
One of
trust
the
me,
first
I
things
never
I
felt
purchased.
so useless as when we went with the group and the cougars came.
Oh yes, that was me out riding with Camino the other day. No gun, just a lasso and a horse to my name. No saddle even.
It's scary.
Very lucky to have had those folks to protect me.
Well,
for sure.
Delilah, you're good with the bow, though.
Yeah, but I mean,
When a
what does
cougar's
it help against a
charging,
cougar? Yeah,
you
exactly.
maybe get one arrow off if you're very lucky.
I mean,
Well,
I got
thankfully it
2
was
shots
attacking
off.
Bill.
Yeah. No, it was the first one, you know, that one that surprised us at the railroad. Not down where Bill just went and I don't know what he got. Was it an elk or something?
Oh,
He
yeah.
does have a bit of a fixation, doesn't he? Always seems to ride off and come back with an animal.
Well, it was certainly very beautiful down there. I gotta say, I love the waterfall and just nature around there.
Yes, beautiful country.
And scary.
Any idea on your troop, Miss Hannah? We've waited 2 days almost now.
I think I'll be waiting a bit longer.
Oh my.
That's all right though. I could just spend time with people and
Ew, who would want to do that?
well, apparently I'm going on a group date later.
What?
Dating an
What is
entire
that?
group? Well, I'll be.
No. I'm not dating. I'm not courting or anything. Well, see, I've never really. Everyone was making fun of me for never being involved with anyone like that, and it was really bad. And they were making fun of me because Miss Nora and Miss Carla, they're so amazing and great at talking to people. And so I guess Miss Nora had 2 people that wanted to go on a date with her, and then I and then they were upset that no one was asking me on a date, but I didn't really want a date. I don't want anything like that. That's not me.
I mean, why are you worried about that? I ain't never been with no
uh,
man or on a date.
because apparently I'm pretty or something. I don't know.
I mean,
No,
you
this-
sure are, ma'am.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so pretty too.
Well,
And you
most of
should
the
never be
men I-
pressured into anything.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Here, here.
They Miss Carla.
You march right up to Miss Nora and you tell her to shut her mouth.
No. Miss Nora just had her own date. And she just kind of invited the whole town along.
For her courting?
What?
Yeah,
Wow,
it was
what an
Virgil's
event.
idea.
Very unusual indeed.
It was Virgil's idea. If that
Good
makes it any worse or better.
Oh, I can assure you it does.
Is he gonna
Hello there.
serenade them?
I think so.
Oh, good lord.
Does he play an instrument of some kind? A guitar or
Bless
a
their souls.
banjo?
Probably a joke.
Yeah.
jug?
knowing
Ah.
Virgil. Maybe he does something with the animals he gets.
Makes music with
Oh.
them?
Have you met? Oh, you probably haven't met Virgil yet.
I don't think so.
Yeah, if
Well,
you met him,
he-
you'd realize that's not such a far-fetched idea.
That's not.
Are there instruments in Saints Crossing anywhere being imported? Do you know? Can you buy guitars or banjos or anything?
I mean, you can play this piano there.
Yeah. If you know
Can
how to
I?
play, I guess you could.
I do know how to play.
Is that
was
something
out of
you'd
commission.
like to see in Saints Crossing?
I would very much, yes. Oh, I can play.
Should we move closer to him?
Just raise your voices. I can hear you fine.
Yeah, we raise our voices too much so that other people get antsy.
Oh, yes, that's a good point. We don't want to yell into the street. Look at that.
Oh no, I can't sit.
To answer your
Okay.
question, Mr. Lawrence, I would very much enjoy if they began importing instruments.
I guess I'll just stand and smoke. I'll look at. Yeah. Oh god. I'll
I'll
just
try that
stand.
one.
Oh,
Go ahead, try that
See
one.
if I can find a different
Yeah.
tune here.
I think I'm just gonna stand and smoke right here.
Oh, my music has that effect on a lot of people. It seems they just need to move.
Oh.
Oh, I asked because I know there's what was it? Senator Calhoun was roaming around with his secretary asking questions on what people would want to see to make living here a little bit better.
Oh,
Wait,
yes.
there was a senate? There was a
Yeah,
senator?
you never met Senator Calhoun?
Yep, I
Calvin
ran
Calhoun?
into him.
And
No.
his secretary, Mr. Kruger?
No, I haven't.
They were here one night and they were asking people, you know, what they needed. And they will bring
Oh.
that back to Washington, I guess. That's what he said.
Oh.
They'll come by regularly. They just want to see their people thrive and see what they need.
I think
I would love to
tailors
speak
are
with
supposed
them.
to be on the way, I heard.
Yeah, I think they're finishing up reservations. Yep, renovations soon.
Be nice. The fool who sold me this coat accidentally stitched the jacket right to it. Or to the shirt, I mean.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
They only come off together, unfortunately.
So when you take off your coat, okay,
That's right, madam. Either it all comes off or none of it, I'm afraid.
my.
High risk, high reward, as they say.
Well, how long have you learned not learned? How long have you known how to play piano?
Oh, since I was a boy. Never played professionally or anything, just twinkled away on the ivories and the old piano we had.
Yeah, well, if you make a career out of it, then it stops being fun.
Yes, I
Could make a bit of money.
couldn't agree more. I saw the piano in Rhodes, and it's all seized up. Nobody's played it in years.
Really? I would have thought in some place like Rhodes.
I can
Oh?
barely hear you, Miss Delilah.
Oh, I can't hear her either.
You're whispering, I think.
Oh, who, me?
Oh, yeah.
I was, yes, sorry. I don't want to disturb no people, so.
Yeah.
long as
Luckily,
you're not screaming.
downtime's empty.
Alright. Well, the Reverend was playing the piano, and Steven down in Rhodes, it sounds much more like a normal piano, like classical.
Oh.
No, this one sounds bad. It just doesn't sound good. It's probably
Well,
got
it's
schmud in
just-
it.
Yeah, it's that schmud.
Oh. They don't clean
Schmud for
it.
Blunch. Maybe we start a group of music players called Schmud for Blunch.
Blunch?
Good name for a troupe.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
you've never heard of
been talking to
Blunch?
Deputy Man, haven't you?
I don't know where I heard the phrase, to be honest, but it was love at first sight when Jeremiah met Blunch.
Deputy Man was speaking to us all about Blunch. I would have thought better of you.
It's a good,
than to
solid
listen to
word,
him.
Blunch.
Um,
Hard to say without laughing after. love a good Blunch.
right.
See, you can barely do it.
I just thought Schmud for Blunch. Oh, God.
A good name for a band.
Oh, disgusting.
Couple more musicians. Does anyone sing? We could make a
Oh, Miss Nora.
little
can
business
sing.
out of
I
this.
can't.
Oh, Miss Nora, this, Miss Nora. Pish posh to Miss Nora. What about you, Miss Anna?
No, I'm not so good at anything.
Haven't even met Miss Nora. I feel like I've heard more about her than anyone.
Well, I adore her.
That's a very nice song.
Oh, thank you. I'm making up most of it as I go. Well, that's probably enough out of me for a while. Oh, out of practice
So
a
apart
bit.
from that group date that you're going on later,
Oh, God. I'm not. I'm not ready.
well, you listen. You don't have to be ready. I mean, if you don't want to do that, then don't.
No. I want to. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It did not help that the very moment that I met Ethan Cross, I think his name was the man from earlier.
Yes, Mr. Cross.
Yes, the moment that I met him, he um uh Carla went up to him, pointed at him like this. Oh wait, like went right up to him, got in his face, and said, "Why haven't you asked her out yet?" And I was like, "Oh God." So, that didn't help at all. But I think it'll be fun, right?
I mean, you don't really know until you're in there. I mean, in that situation.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I hope.
No, I mean it'll be interesting for sure. It's,
I don't know
And
where
the
we're
only
going.
thing, the only thing you know is sometime today, apparently.
Sometime today.
Not sure where or
Sometime
really
this month.
when, but
Oh, we're supposed to meet in Valentine. I know that much.
oh
yeah,
well,
halfway there.
step one.
Uh-huh. I guess I just won't leave Valentine for too long. Though if it's gonna take them a couple weeks, I'm gonna go fishing or hunting or something.
We need a sort of telegram. Tell that senator one of those new telegram machines to send messages across the towns and the cities would be good.
I saw the most weird machine in Blackwater in a saloon. It was, I don't know how to describe it. It was like a big box, and then inside of the box you could go in it, and there was two things on the side in a circle, and I'm not sure what it was for, but I didn't use it or try to, but it was very odd. I liked it.
You know, there's a lady going around. Her name's Adelaide. She
Oh,
seems like,
Addie.
yeah, she seems like some sort of inventor. She said something about a punch card on railway stations for taking care of, you know, who goes where, uh, what gender, how far they traveling, and all that stuff.
Oh, that
Howdy, y'all.
seems. Hi, Deputy
Hi-yo.
Rhodes.
Howdy.
Good morning, deputy.
He didn't say anything when I called him Deputy Rhodes. Normally he gets so upset.
Maybe he assumes you're a little drunk.
Well, I think that everyone should start calling him Deputy Rhodes.
A little room with two circles. You're not talking about one of those new telephones, are you?
Maybe. So.
What is a telephone?
I'm not entirely sure. I think they've been around for a couple of years. Maybe some sort of, like the telegram, some sort of way of sending messages long distance.
I didn't.
Thanks for the resub, Kev. 35 months.
Doesn't seem to be too many. I've only seen it in Blackwater, so maybe. Maybe it's.
Well, it's probably a costly thing to have or get set up or whatever.
That's true.
Oh, and like the telegram, maybe it needs wires run wherever it goes.
I'm amazed that we're able to have the power lines that we have already with all the schmud.
Yes, Saint Denis has lit streets, electric lights in almost every building.
I haven't been to Saint Denis for too long. I think it'll be. I mean, I don't know. It was beautiful when I went there, but it seems so empty.
For?
It usually is.
Oh,
Did you throw?
Thank you.
Oh, did you throw a bottle at her?
I was about to finish it off.
Oh, sorry. It's my blind eye. Well, you actually hit my blind eye, so I didn't see nothing.
New meaning to, I suppose, the meaning of the word blind spot.
No, actually, the actual
there you
meaning
go.
of having a blind eye. Well, that's what people keep asking me. Like I had to learn how to, you know, turn my head. It sounds weird, but there's a lot of things you usually, you know, realize even when looking straight. You see something on the side. Well, I don't do that no more, so I need to learn how to turn my head.
Impressive that you can shoot without the depth perception that the rest of us have.
Well, it took me a while, but that's, that's why I usually don't carry a handgun or any gun.
Oh. What about throwing knives? Are you good with those? Or?
Yeah, but I'm often in the swamp or anything like that, so it gets a little slippery.
Oh yes, hard to grip a blade in mud.
Yeah, I'd have to clean that a lot.
I'm going to excuse myself for just a moment. Back in a minute or two.
I mean, Lawrence, did you,
Hey there, mister.
Good evening, madam. Oh, boy. I'm gonna go take a pee in real life here, chat. Thanks very much for 35 months in a row, Kev. Get that money, Jeremiah. Man, if I didn't have this fucking Jackbox shit tonight, and could, like, commit to being here all night, I would go on this group date with this lady, but, like, it's already 5 o'clock, and by the time it gets going, so listen, I don't want to lead her on, right? I don't want to be like, madam, I will accompany you, and then you have to go for Jackbox, and listen, I wouldn't do that. Alright, I wouldn't do that. Is there a P emote, do you think? Apparently not. But, back in a second. And, we got Jackbox coming up 9 p.m. Eastern Standard tonight. 2 hours from now. Jackbox with the community. Make sure you're here for that. Back in just a minute. We'll do some more Red Dead.